Okay, it's the last day of his grand 4-day event where Rajinikanth is meeting his die-hard fans after 8 years and he's speaking right now. Talaiva is speaking. Let's cut across.
நான் உங்களை என்ன வாழ வைக்கிற தெய்வங்கள் நீங்க என்ன வாழ வச்சீங்க நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன் என்ன வாழ வச்ச தெய்வங்கள் நல்லா இருக்க கூடாதா என்ன மாதிரி அவங்க நல்லா இருக்க கூடாதா அப்படி நினைக்கிறதுல என்ன தப்பு இருக்குன்னு சொல்லி எனக்கு தெரியல சரி அதுக்கு நீ என்ன மத்தவங்க இருக்காங்க நீ என்ன கரெக்ட் பண்றது நீ சொன்ன எஸ் இருக்காங்க அருமை தளபதி மு க ஸ்டாலின் அவர்களுடைய நெருங்கிய நண்பர் நல்ல திறமையான நிர்வாகி ஜோசர் அடிக்கடி சொல்லுவார் அவருக்கு மட்டும் ஃப்ரீ ஹேண்ட் கொடுத்தா ரொம்ப நல்லா செயல்படுவார் ஃப்ரீ ஹேண்ட் கொடுக்க மாட்டார் அப்படி அன்புமணி ராமதாஸ் நல்ல படித்தவர் நல்ல விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சவர் மாடுனா திங்க் பண்ண வேண்டியவர் உலகம் எல்லாம் சுற்றி இருக்கிறவங்க நல்ல கருத்துக்கள் நல்ல பிளான்ஸ் எல்லாம் வச்சிருக்காங்க திருமாவளவன் ஒரு தலித்துக்கு நல்ல ஆதரவாக நல்ல குரல் கொடுத்து உழைச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க சீமான் போராளி அவருடைய சில கருத்துக்களை கேட்டு எல்லாம் பிரமிச்சு போயிருக்கேன் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்காங்க தேசிய கட்சிகள் எல்லாம் இருக்காங்க பட் சிஸ்டம் கெட்டு போயிருக்க சிஸ்டம் கெட்டு போயிருக்க ஜனநாயகமே கெட்டு போயிருக்கு அரசியல் பத்தி ஜனநாயக பத்தி மக்களின் மன ஓட்டமே சேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்கு சிஸ்டமை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும் ஜனங்களுடைய மன ரீதியை வச்சு சிந்தனை ஓட்டத்தை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும் ஒரு மாற்றத்தை உண்டாக்கணும் அப்போதான் நாடு உருப்படும் அது எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பண்ண ரசிகர்கள் யாருமே அது நீங்க அஃபெக்ட் ஆக வேண்டாம் ஏன்னா எதிர்ப்பிருந்ததான் வளர முடியும் ஒரு செடி வளர்க்கணும்னு சொன்னா முதல்ல குழி தோண்டுறோம் குழி தோண்டி உரம் மண்ணு கலந்துட்டு நிறைய அதில் போட்டு குழியில் போட்டு மண்ணை போட்டு மூடிவிட்டு விட மாட்டோம் நல்லா அழுத்தி அமுக்குறோம் ஏன்னா அது வளரணுங்கிறதுக்காக ஸோ எங்கள் அவதூறுகள் திட்டுகள் நிந்தனைகள் இதெல்லாம் உரம் மாதிரி மண்ணு மாதிரி அதை நிறைய போடதான் அந்த செடியை இல்லை இன்னும் வெளியே வரும் நல்லா வெளியே வரும் அவங்க நமக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்கன்னு தான் அவங்களுக்கு தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது சில பேர் அப்போ ஒரு 7-8 பேர் வழிமறுத்து கண்ணா பின்னா திட்டுறாரு அப்படி திட்டுறாரு புத்தர் சைலண்டா நிற்கிறாரு ஒன்னும் பேச சிரிச்சுட்டே இருக்காரு அவங்க சீடுக பேசக்கூடாது ஏன்னா குருவேஷமா இருக்காங்க அவங்க திட்டு கூட்டிட்டு போன பிறகு அவங்க கேட்டாங்க என்ன அவ்வளவோ திட்டுறாங்களே நீங்க சைலண்டா ஒண்ணுமே பேசாம இருக்கீங்களே சொல்லும்போது அவங்க திட்டிட்டு கொட்டிட்டு போயிட்டாங்க அது நான் எடுத்துக்கலையே அதான் அவங்களே கொண்டு போயிட்டாங்க ஸோ பழைய காலத்துல எப்படி இருந்தா ராஜாக்கள் கிட்ட சைன்ய படைபலம் இருக்கும் லட்சக்கணக்கில் இருக்காது அவங்க ஒரு 10,000 5,000 எவ்வளோ மெயின்டைன் பண்ண முடியுமோ அவ்வளோதான் இருக்கும் ஆனால் போர்னு வரும்போது எல்லா ஆண் மக்களும் சேர்ந்து போரிடுவாங்க அது வரைக்கும் அந்த ஆண் மக்கள் எல்லாமே பிரஜைகள் எல்லாமே அவங்கவுங்க வேலையை அவங்கவுங்க கடமையை அவங்க செஞ்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க அப்போ எல்லாம் உடைச்சு திசை படுறதுனால உடம்பு எல்லாம் அப்படி இருக்கும் வீர விளையாட்டுகளை வச்சதே அவங்களையும் வீரர்கள் யோதர்களை ஆக்குறதுக்கு தான் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு இந்த கம்பசங்க இந்த கபடி இந்த குஸ்தி எல்லாமே அவங்களும் பலமா இருக்கணுங்கிறதுக்காக ஸோ அவங்க கடமை செஞ்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க போர் வரும்போது எல்லாரும் இறங்கி அவங்க மண்ணுக்காக சுயமானத்துக்காக போர் வரும்போது அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கும் கடமைகள் இருக்கு தொழில் வேலை இருக்கு உங்களுக்கும் கடமை இருக்கு தொழில் வேலை இருக்கு உங்க ஊருக்கு போங்க உங்க கடமைகளை செய்யுங்க உங்க தொழில் நீங்க பார்த்துக்கங்க போர் வரும்போது நன்றி அமைதி
You know, you can keep denying that Rajinikanth is making political statements, but how else does one read what he has said today? Talking about how he spent a majority of his years, more than half of his years, in Tamil Nadu, so he is a pure Tamil now. And in fact, the last bit of Rajinikanth's speech, I wonder what other interpretation one could make of it when he says, "When the war comes, be ready." Is this his final indication that Rajinikanth is going to be announcing his entry into politics? Again and again, he says that you should wait. I don't want to make a political statement. I don't want to give a clear yes or no answer about whether I am joining politics. How else do you read this? How else do you read this? After 8 years, he has this massive meeting of his fans, meeting with his fans. It's almost as if he is rallying the troops. Akshaya is with me on the phone line. Now, she in fact was inside the Mandapam when this entire speech took place. When the war comes, be ready. What does that mean if not, when I contest elections, vote for me, Akshaya?
Well, Padmaja, it is not a surprising statement since he gave a hint about his political entry just 2 days back. But today he's made it very clear that he will be moving in. And he's also appealed to his audience that they have to be ready when the war comes to support him. In fact, he even said that the political system, the governance and the kind of structure that is there the state of Tamil Nadu as well as the country has evolved and changed a lot, and a change is there and we have to bring that about. And so he has made a political statement. He is saying that he will come back. It's only a matter of time when that will happen. He has a few film commitments that he's already taken up, and now the expectations are high, and the kind of cheer that we were seeing here at the Mandapam also showed how much his fans also want him to make this political entry. And Padmaja also that all the prominent political leaders that Tamil Nadu has had till now, be it MGR, Jayalalitha, Karnataka, all of them are from a cine background, and this will be no different. And in fact, Rajni has also claimed himself to be a pure Tamilian, stating that he's 63 years now. But for the last 44 years, he has been in Tamil Nadu, and the people of Tamil Nadu are his gods who have helped him survive in the state, and he will ensure that if the people want him to leave the state, he will directly go to Himalaya. That will be his second abode, he has told. And he's also said that this is the crucial movement. This will be the time we will have to wait and watch. Or is ready. The people have to stand by him, is what he's called for, Padmaja.
Akshaya, for the last few months, people of the state have been angry, disgruntled, almost disillusioned with the way that there are these factions, the opposition, all seem to be wrangling for power. And here is a man, beloved leader of the masses, as it were, coming and saying, let's change the system.
Well, yes, Padmaja, it seemed that, with the demise of former Chief Minister Jayalalitha, a lot of things have changed here. The governance in the state has changed, and also the political turmoil that is going through in the state has caused a lot of issue among a lot of people. In fact, we have been seeing, unlike how Tamil Nadu functions, a lot of people have been sitting on protests. We have seen the Jallikattu protest, and we have seen how the farmers' protest had panned out in Delhi. These are things that we have never seen in Tamil Nadu, and the difference now is that the people of Tamil Nadu have lost faith. The people of Tamil Nadu are not so happy with the government. Padmaja, have to that Rajinikanth right now is actually clicking pictures. And here, this is a happy moment for all of them who have joined here, and also this promise that he might make an entry into the Tamil Nadu politics is something that has increased their hopes, and also an image that things might pan out differently in the near future.
In fact, we'll try and go across to another one of India Today's correspondents, maybe with some fans from outside the Kalyan Mandapam. Right now, inside the auditorium, no media is allowed, I understand, but outside the would-be fans. Let's see what they have to say about this massive hint, as it were. We'll also go across to Shiv in just a bit. But Akshaya, how are the people in general inside taking this suggestion that Rajinikanth very soon will take a step up from being just a neta on screen to a neta in real life?
Well, Padmaja, this is going to be a tough situation for him because we have seen how he's been charismatic, how he's been able to win the hearts of 1 million people in the state of Tamil Nadu as well as across the country through his acting. But how far can he succeed in the political ambition? How far can he rival with all these political bigwigs in the state is something that we'll have to wait and watch. But the expectations are high, and the hope that things will change out, pan out to be different, and he will be able to make wonders in politics is something that the people are hoping for, because everything that the superstar has done till now has created a lot of repercussions in the film industry, and he's always been known to be the star factor. So will the same be there in politics? That needs to be wait and watch. But the people are really hopeful that things will change and
his entry might bring a huge difference to the kind of politics that the people of Tamil Nadu are having now.
Absolutely. Akshaya there joining us live from inside the Mandapam, where this huge hint has been dropped by Rajinikanth. In fact, let's also try and get some political reactions to this. It should send tremors, and huge ones in fact, because right now, Akshaya, Rajinikanth has made no mention of how he would make this entry, if at all. I think the fact that it's a matter of time, it's only a matter of if, a matter of when and not if, but how will he go about it? Will he go it alone? Will he tie up with some political party? What does it look like?
Well, Padmaja, every political party in the state has welcomed Rajinikanth's move of joining the political stunt that is happening here. But it is not still clear as to whom he will be joining. But we know for a fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, before becoming the Prime Minister, had visited actor Rajinikanth back then and also seeked his support. Similarly, even now, the BJP's RK Nagar contestant, who was Gangai Amran and also a music director himself, had also visited Rajinikanth, and we are being told by various sources that the BJP has been trying really hard to woo the actor into joining politics. At the same time, we've also seen he had earlier, a few years back, thought about a political entry, and at that point DMK was the lead factor that he was looking at, but though that political entry never panned out, this time around, with the BJP trying to make inroads in the state, there's a lot of expectation that he might be wooed in by the BJP. But will the actor make a decision of joining them, or will he wait and see the kind of response that he's getting in the state and maybe start a new party? All these are big questions that we are awaiting answers for. But it is one thing is very clear: he will be making his political entry. The question is when. Padmaja.
Akshaya, I know it's going to be difficult because, you know, the media is very contained over there where this fan meeting is taking place. But is it possible to speak to a few people over there, how they are receiving this news? Let me also get a first political reaction. And we've got Sudhanshu Mittal of the BJP live with us on the broadcast. Sudhanshu Mittal, if you can see these visuals, there is Rajinikanth, one of the most potent forces in Tamil Nadu. I think it's safe to say one of the most potent forces in India, and there he has a blooming lotus in his background. Are we going to see the two come together?
I think it's very speculative. There are two facts which cannot be disputed: that Rajinikanth is a superstar, is a hero, and he does catch the imaginations of the people of Tamil Nadu, especially given the political situation which is there, prevalent in that state. So the charismatic superstar of Tamil Nadu has a sway, has a hold, has an impact on the people of Tamil Nadu. Now, how he wants to take it forward in future is something which is very speculative right now. So, in a situation which is so fluid and so speculative, I do not think you can really look at
it might seem like speculation, but that hasn't stopped the BJP from actively reaching out, making these overtures in the media, saying, you know, our ideologies match. But please stay with me, Mr. Mittal, because I want to quickly go across to Akshaya Nath of India Today, who has fans with her. Akshaya, over to you. What are they saying?
Well, Padmaja, it is seen that there's a lot of excitement among the people who have also gathered here. They're all saying that this is a huge political stunt. Anna, இப்போ வந்து தலைவர் வந்து politicsல சேர்றாருன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
அதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் வந்து
Okay, Padmaja, there's a small problem here. Most of the people who are organizing the event have told these people who have joined here not to talk to the media right now because there's a kind of issue that they're having. But most of them who are talking to me a few minutes back are very excited about how the Talaivar is conducting himself. In fact, they're saying that it is a huge step that he's taking. Talaivar வந்து politicsல சேர்ந்தாருன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
இதை விட அருமையா இருப்பாரு. இதை விட நேர்மை உண்மை உழைப்பு தமிழகமே தலை நிமிர்ந்து நிற்கும். எங்க தலைவருக்காக நான் அனைவரும் காத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம்.
Tamil Nadu will rise again from the kind of problem that they're facing now is what the people are feeling here. In fact, all of them who are standing here in chorus said that they are very happy and hopeful that he will join, and it will bring a huge facelift to the people as well as the state of Tamil Nadu, Padmaja. That's what they feel.
Super. In fact, Sudhanshu Mittal, in a way, I think it's safe to say that the political parties in Tamil Nadu are responsible themselves. If there is a Rajinikanth tsunami which comes and sweeps all of them out of power, off their feet, they'll only have themselves to blame. It's close to 6 months. They still haven't got their act together after the death of J.J. Lalita.
You see, Tamil Nadu has always had a history of hero worshipping superstars, and in the absence of J.J. Lalita as well as with Karnataka ji really not in the prime of his health, they are looking for icons. There is no doubt about that. So there is a political space, there is a vacuum, and there is a possibility, but politics is not kid stuff. It requires a lot of commitment, it requires a lot of dedication, and it requires that fire to serve people. Now, whether Rajinikanth ji is going to really take the bait is something which is yet to be seen. As I said, a man who's already so accomplished must realize that politics has a lot of commitment towards people. And is he prepared for that?
All right, just stay with me, Sudhanshu Mittal, because Nagma, who is a Congress leader and also been a co-star of Rajinikanth, is with us on the phone line. Stay with me, Mr. Mittal. Nagma, do you think now it's only a matter of time that Rajinikanth is going to come, and it's a welcome thing? Maybe that fresh breath of air, that change is needed in Tamil Nadu politics?
I don't know. I'm sure. I'm not so sure about what he said today, and I've not really heard what he said today. But yeah, I mean, there's place for everyone in politics, and if he really feels that he should do something good for the state, and he wants to give back to the people of the state, then yeah, that choice is his, and he needs to make it. But it's not going to be as easy for him as it is in the films. I mean, he has to be well prepared for whatever is to come then in his way, so that he should not be swayed with things. And there is a lot that there are certain actors like Chiranjeevi and all that who have equal amount of fan following in like in Andhra, Chiranjeevi, the fan following that he enjoys, but then he wasn't able to really go the way he really wanted to go. So Rajinikanth has to be very sure about how he makes up his mind and what is he really going to do. So
you're saying he won't be a success in politics?
I didn't say that at all. I'm just saying that he has to, think well and not take it too easy and not take it too lightly. I mean, it's not that easy that is going to be, but at the same time, this is no word of discouragement for him.
But Nagma, the big discussion right now is, and the biggest buzz from people who know the state is that he is going to be in some way aligning with the BJP. Should that worry? In fact, is it already worrying the other parties?
No, I mean, see, one has to still wait and see what kind of politics he will play out, or what kind of, there is a little edge towards him in the fact that, he can sway both one side or the other. But how well he has to do is something that he has to, really think for himself. And if he wants to really go a very long way, then I think joining the BJP might be too detrimental for him at this moment. Because knowing the way Narendra Modi is, I don't think he's going to allow anybody else to, stall taller than him.
Okay, very interesting. And I will let Narayan Tirupati of the BJP respond to that.
Yeah, who was the other person who was talking?
Nagma.
Okay, see, going by the way, Mr. Narendra Modi, she said, going by the way, Sonia and Rahul, the entire people of India have deserted Congress. First, she should understand that. And Mr. Rajinikanth has very clearly said that he will keep away from corruption. That means he will keep away from Congress. So, the right person in the right party, the right person is Rajinikanth, the right party is the BJP. If he wants to join BJP, he is welcome. That's what we have been saying.
All right, right person in the right party, Nagma. It's a match made in heavens, one would think.
Yeah, did you hear what Mr. Swami said for him? How welcoming were those words? I mean, what did he say? That he's uneducated, he should not be coming into politics, he's going to be a very big failure. Who exactly is Mr. Swami? Is he a congressman or is he a RS MP of the BJP? And is he not from Tamil Nadu?
Mr.
Congress
Tirupati?
people talking in two different voices. Can I quote so many things?
They know that they don't have a presence in Tamil Nadu.
It is, Mr. Swami has very clearly said it is his personal view.
Swami will say things, cast aspersions and tell him things, and that, is he not from the BJP? Is he from the Congress? And what is he talking about? His alliance party is the AIADMK. Mr. Dinakaran is in for EC corruption cases. Mr. Shashikala and Ms. Jayalalitha were in for the disproportionate asset case. I mean, what is BJP aligned with exactly, and what are they talking about? Let them not talk about corruption and let them not talk about all these things. Look at the Vyapam, look at the Rajasthan Gotala, Lalit Modi.
What are aligned with the AIADMK? What is this, Nagma?
What are they? Look at about Yadurappa. What
No, can we please not go away to Yadurappa for a second?
Let's not just get swayed and go somewhere else and talk about these things. Let's talk about the fact of today where Shatrughan Sinha is and what have they done to Shatrughan Sinha.
Oh God, why have we gone to Shatrughan Sinha now? Just a second, please. Narayan Tirupati, my simple question to you is this...
Sinha is a very popular figure in the North India. He's an actor.
No, I agree. But for a second, let's just leave that aside and talk about Mr. Rajinikanth, Mr. Narayan Tirupati. Are you planning on piggybacking on this man's superstardom to get a toe in the door, as it were, a foot in the door?
See, once again, I am very clear. If Mr. Rajinikanth wants to join politics, he is welcome. And if Mr. Rajinikanth wants to join BJP, he is most welcome. That is our stand. That's all. We don't compel Mr. Rajinikanth to come to politics, or we don't object Mr. Rajinikanth to come to politics. Joining politics, serving people is everyone's right. Nobody can deny that. That's what we say.
And Nagma, to be fair, the regional parties had a chance, but they have managed to disappoint people by being constantly seen as engaging in this shot at power, this fight for power. And now here is Rajinikanth who comes and says, let's change the system. It needs a rehaul.
Yeah, it's very good to say all of this. I wish him well. I am the first person who would want him to come and do well in politics. But it's not easy as it seems. So he should enter into it, he should take a plunge into it and then see how it goes and where it goes. But he's most welcome because there is place and we need people, honest people in politics, and we need people to come into politics. But thereafter he has to decide what he really wants to do. And if he really wishes well for the people of Tamil Nadu, he should get into politics, he should come into politics. I'm sure he's going to be welcomed, but at the same time, the BJP should not do a double speak, where one way Mr. Swami says something else and another way another BJP. Mr. Swami doesn't belong to any other state. He belongs to
Narayan Tirupati, respond to that.
Yeah, see, Mr. Swami has been saying very clearly that it is his personal view. Whatever the party takes decision, he will not interfere or he will not comment on it. That's what he has said. Even with Shashikala's, chief ministership, he had different views. And the entire country knows we have got that kind of democracy in our party. We can add views. But the party's decision is the final. That's what we are trying to say. And the Congress is more afraid because both the big, forces like Rajinikanth and BJP join together. Congress will be totally rooted in Tamil Nadu. That is why they are afraid.
Are you, Nagma?
If wishes were horses, then beggars would ride them too. I mean, this is a joke. If there was a little difference between the AIDMK and the DMK, it was at the Congress, which is an alliance, which was only not even 1% away. It's not the way he's putting it. And another way around, Mr. Dinakaran is in because of EC corruption case. Ms. Shashikala and Ms. Jayalalitha was also charged with the same thing. So is he forgetting all of that? What is he trying to say? Just because he wants star power and to get star power, and you think people are going to forget all of this? And what is Mr. Modi exactly going to do with Mr. Rajinikanth is something for Mr. Rajinikanth to really think about.
All right. Is it time that those questions should start being answered? First of all, what is the BJP stand on Mr. Rajinikanth? What is the BJP stand on other political parties? Because even as we're talking about this, Mr. Tirupati, Mr. O. Paneerselvam is getting ready to board his flight for New Delhi to meet the Prime Minister today evening. Mr. Tirupati. All right, we seem to have lost the line with Narayan. Tirupati, final word for you, Nagma, from you, Nagma. Do you think that Rajinikanth, if he goes it alone in Tamil Nadu politics, can prove to be a potent force all by himself, forcing the other parties to then come and seek his support?
Look, as a friend, I would definitely say that he should, he should stand alone and he should build his own power, instead of going and aligning with the BJP for sure. But at the same time, I'm saying another thing. I'm saying that Mr. Modi is confused. The BJP is confused. Sometimes they were with Mr. Paneerselvam all the time. Now they don't know whether they are with Shashikala. Now they want to piggyback with the Rajinikanth on their shoulders. I mean, what exactly? And Mr. Swamy has been very clear, like the other gentleman who was talking just now. He's not talking the truth at all. I have been with Mr. Swamy on so many other debates on the TV channel. He's never even once welcomed Rajinikanth to the BJP. He's clearly said that he's going to be a failure. He's uneducated. He should not be coming. He's only spoken things like that about him. So he's not even once welcomed him. So there is no, and Mr. Swamy doesn't belong to any other state. Mr. Swamy belongs to Tamil Nadu. So they can't even support this by saying something like that.
Well, you're right there. In fact, Mr. Swamy, far from welcoming Mr. Rajinikanth, has been rather critical, even saying things like he is illiterate, has no political understanding, people should snap this ties of politics and films in Tamil Nadu. There is need for a change. So the BJP will need to answer on that, whether Mr. Swamy's opinions and his utterances are only going to be dismissed as personal opinions. Nagma, hope to see you in the evening as well. For now, thanks very much for joining us with your views as a friend, co-star and also a political leader. But very significant images. These are the images of what had happened when the Prime Minister had gone to meet Rajinikanth. If I'm not mistaken, it is when he had gone to meet Rajinikanth in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections in 2014. At that time, the speculation had reached a fever pitch. Rajinikanth's entry into politics was almost taken as a given at that point. Since then, repeated hints have been dropped by Rajinikanth. Let's not look very far. Just a few months ago, just last month, in fact, before the RK Nagar by-polls, the BJP candidate had gone to meet Rajinikanth, and that picture had gone viral. Soon after, Rajinikanth was prompted to say that nobody should use him for publicity. He just meets people, well-wishers, does not give political endorsement to anyone. But let me also go across now to Srinivasan. He's a member of the Rajinikanth fan club. When your idol, your demigod Rajinikanth says today that I am 100% pure Tamil now, I've spent a majority of my years in the state, even though I am from Karnataka, Srinivasan, do you think that this is him reaching out to you and saying, I am one of you, so I can be your leader as well?
100% you're right, Padmaja. Mr. Rajinikanth is always a Tamilian, even though he was born Marathi and lived in Karnataka for 23 years. Last 44 years he is living in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu people has given everything to Rajinikanth. This is the time my தலைவர் definitely come to politics. He will help people of Tamil Nadu to come out of all the problems. As I mentioned earlier also, the state is in distress. Nobody knows who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. I mean, whether it is EPS or UPS, nobody knows it. That's the reality in Tamil Nadu. Congress is decimated in Tamil Nadu. There is no alternative at all. 100% same time next month, my தலைவர் will definitely come into politics and will bring change to people of Tamil Nadu. That's
all right. So you're even certain about the timeline. In fact, it's interesting because just day before yesterday we were talking about it, Srinivasan, and you had said that you want to see him as Chief Minister, but now with various parties seeming to woo him, who do you think would be most apt for Rajinikanth to join, or should he be the sole force and force others to come to him?
I mean, Rajinikanth will always see one-man army because he's got a crores of people supporting him. Moments he comes into the political life, people from all parties will join Rajinikanth and they will support Rajinikanth. Because Rajinikanth doesn't need anybody's support at all. Other party only needs support of Rajinikanth to have a stable government in Tamil Nadu. As I mentioned earlier, moment தலைவர் comes into politics, there will be change in politics. Common man will come for voting. Voting numbers will increase, which will result in change. This is going to happen. This will be the first revolution in Chennai in last 30 years. After MGR came into politics in 1975, that's 40 years. Next revolution is going to happen in 2018 next year. Election is going to happen in Tamil Nadu.
All right. Wow, you already analyzed what the scenario is going to be like, the voting percentage, how things are going to pan out. Thanks very much, Srinivasan, for joining us. Here is one of the warriors that Rajinikanth was speaking to when he said, when the war comes, be ready. And here is that complete and biggest hint that Rajinikanth dropped today when he was speaking on the last day of his fans meet and greet in Chennai. Listen in.
நான் ஒன்று கிளியர் பண்ணது சொல்றேன். ஒன்னே ஒன்று மட்டும் கிளியர் பண்ணணும். நான் ரஜினிகாந்த் தமிழனா அவர் தமிழனா அப்படிங்கிற கேள்வி வரும். எனக்கு இப்போ 67 வயசு ஆகுது. 23 ஆண்டு தான் நான் கர்நாடகத்தில் இருந்தேன். 44 ஆண்டுகள் உங்க கூடவே வளர்ந்த கர்நாடகத்திலிருந்து ஒரு மராட்டியானவோ ஒரு கர்நாடகாரனவோ நான் இங்கே வந்திருந்தா கூட நீங்க என்னை ஆதரிச்சு அன்பு கொடுத்து பேரும் புகழும் பணம் எல்லாத்தையும் அள்ளி கொடுத்து என்னை நீங்களா தமிழனே ஆக்கிட்டீங்க. ஸோ நான் பச்சை தமிழர். இந்த இதில் நம்ம பேசும்போது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே நான் பேசும்போது ஒரு 4 வார்த்தை அது என்னுடைய அரசியலுக்கு நான் சொன்னது. நான் அரசியலுக்கு ஒரு வேளை வந்தால் நீங்கள் எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னது இவ்வளோ பெரிய ஒரு சர்ச்சையா விவாதமா ஐ மீன் ஒரு ரூபத்தை எடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லி நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல. வாதம் இருக்கலாம், எதிர்ப்பு ஆதரவு எல்லாமே இருக்கலாம். எதிர்ப்பு இல்லாம வளரவே முடியாது.
All right, let me quickly go across now to Akshay Nath, my colleague who in fact is joining us from the venue of that speech. The pictures are still going on?
Well, Padmaja, as you can see, right behind me, you can see how people are standing in a long queue to take pictures with actor Rajinikanth. This is the first time he's meeting his fans after a long gap, almost 8 years later he's meeting his fans, and also he's promised to click pictures with each and every one of them individually. So that session is now going on. At the same time, I would also like to bring to your notice that it's a huge political change that he's indicating here in the state of Tamil Nadu, and a lot of people, all those people who were here, were highly excited about how he was talking about a political entry. He suggested that the entire political system is rotten and it needs a change, and these people are the ones who can bring about that huge change. And also said that, you know, when it's the right time, when it's time for war, he will be calling out and expects that people join him. And it seems that a lot of people are waiting here, and let me cut across to a few people who are here. என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க தலைவர் வந்து பாலிடிக்ஸ்ல வந்தா எப்படி ஃபீல் பண்றீங்க?
தலைவர் வந்து இன்னைக்கு பேசுன போது நான் பெரம்பலூர் மாவட்டத்துல இருந்து வரேன். இன்னைக்கு தலைவர் பேசுன போது தலைவர் தெளிவா இருக்காரு. அவர் மனசுல என்ன இருக்கு எங்களுக்கு தெரியுது ரசிகருக்கு.
The fans know what is there inside Rajini's mind, and he's clearly indicated what he wants, is what this gentleman just said. Anna, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, தலைவர் வந்து பாலிடிக்ஸ்ல வந்தா நல்லதுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா? நாட்டுக்கு ஒரு வித்தியாசம் வரும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
விடிவில்லைங்க. அவர் தமிழகத்தை தலையத்தையே மாற்ற வந்த எங்க தமிழ் தலைவருங்க. பச்சை தமிழனவர். ஒவ்வொரு ரசிகர் மனதிலையும் அவர் போட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிற விதை அல்ல, ஆரம்பம். இதுதான் ஆரம்பமே, இது முடிவு கிடையாது, இதுதான் ஆரம்பமே. எங்க தலையத்தை மாற்ற வந்த தமிழக சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் அவர்களுக்கு எங்கள் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துள்ளேன்.
Padmaja, this gentleman is saying that this is the time for change. He will be the person who will bring change to the people of Tamil Nadu. He's already sown the seeds for change, and like how Superstar has been brilliant on screen, he will change the line, the fate of Tamil Nadu is what this gentleman just told us. நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க? ரஜினி சார் வந்தா நல்லதுன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா? ஆல்ரெடி நம்மளுக்கு அம்மாவோட
நடந்திருக்க வேண்டியதுங்க நல்லது. 96லயே சைக்கிள் சின்னதை வாங்கி கொடுத்துறாருல, அப்பயே நடந்திருக்க வேண்டியது. அவர் வந்து எங்களை கெடுத்து விட்டாரு.
This gentleman just told me that this should have happened long time back and not right now. This is a little late, but they're still happy that Talaiva has decided to take the huge plunge. Yes, we know that it will take a little bit of time. He has not given a clear indication of when this will happen, but it is a certain factor that he will be coming into politics from what he has spoken today. And all those people who were assembled here acknowledged him, and many of them were even screaming while he was talking, saying that we are behind you, we will support you, let's go forward. So Padmaja, this is a huge development as far as Tamil Nadu politics is concerned. We have had the Amma factions fighting among themselves. We have seen how the DMK has been trying for a power struggle, and we have also seen how the BJP is trying to make inroads. And at this juncture, superstar Rajinikanth stating that he will be making inroads into politics is a huge development here, Padmaja.
Well, not so much stating as hinting, but those hints, they just keep getting more and more obvious with each passing year, don't they, Akshaya? Let me quickly get in Sudhanshu Mittal of the BJP as well. The question that I want to ask of the BJP in particular, Mr. Mittal, is that in the last 6 months since the death of J. Jayalalitha, you have practically tried the waters, tested the waters with every party, I think. You've gone with you've tested the OPS faction, you've sort of reached out to the EPS faction, and now you have these overtures to Rajinikanth as well. Is there not going to be a perception that you just want to make an impression in Tamil Nadu at whatever cost, with whoever?
See, firstly, have we gone to the DMK? No. Have we gone to the Congress? No. So saying that we've gone to everybody is an unfair proposition. Secondly, the people of Tamil Nadu are looking for a change. There's great attraction in Tamil Nadu for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The politics of Tamil Nadu needs a new breath of fresh air. And it is for this reason that BJP certainly believes that there is mass acceptance of BJP in Tamil Nadu. Having said so, it is always very pertinent that there must be leadership to capitalize.
How many MLAs do you have in Tamil Nadu?
Or the Prime Minister's goodwill.
How many MLAs do you have in Tamil Nadu?
Beg your pardon?
Sir, how many MLAs do you have in Tamil Nadu when you talk about mass acceptance?
In Manipur, we did not have one single MLA. Allow me to finish. Yeah, miss, allow me to finish. When we won Assam this year, we had only 4 MLAs in Assam, and we became victorious. When we won Haryana state, we had only 2 MLAs in Haryana, and we became victorious. So what we have and what is the potential are 2 different propositions.
Okay.
Subsequent to the ascension of Narendra Modi ji, there is vast acceptance of the party. There is a great and a huge opportunity for BJP in Tamil Nadu.
Sir, opportunity is for you, but is that opportunity going to be amplified by Rajinikanth, by his presence in the party or supporting him? What is his role?
Well, we have to, you have to understand that every political party welcomes anybody who's capable of leadership or who has support in people. So if Mr. Rajinikanth is coming and joining BJP, do you think BJP should have any resistance to that? No. Certainly it will be welcomed.
All right, let me quickly get in Mr. Durai Pandian of the AIADMK as well. He's the head of the legal cell. Mr. Durai Pandian, great acceptance for the BJP in Tamil Nadu, says Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal, and Mr. Rajinikanth is going to be the cherry on top, as it were. Mr. Durai Pandian, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What, do you think that this is Mr. Rajinikanth's biggest hint about joining politics, when he calls himself a pure Tamil, when he says the war is imminent and people, his fans, need to be prepared and it's time to change the system? 3 points, but one message: I'm coming. The politics of Tamil Nadu is going to be seeing a sea change, and the harbinger is going to be Rajinikanth. All right, we're just going to go across to Mr. Durai Pandian in just a bit. I think there is an issue with the audio link we have with him, but if we can quickly play again that entire speech of Rajinikanth, like we said, 3 major points, and if after listening to this you're still in any doubt that Rajinikanth is preparing for a political entry.
நான் ஒன்று கிளியர் பண்ண சொல்றேன். ஒன்னே ஒன்று மட்டும் கிளியர் பண்ணணும். நான் ரஜினிகாந்த் தமிழனா, அவர் தமிழனா அப்படிங்கிற கேள்வி. எனக்கு இப்போ 67 வயசு ஆகுது. 23 ஆண்டு தான் நான் கர்நாடகத்தில் இருந்தேன். 44 ஆண்டுகள் உங்க கூடவே வளர்ந்த கர்நாடகத்திலிருந்து ஒரு மராட்டியானோ ஒரு கன்னடக்காரனோ நான் இங்கே வந்திருந்தா கூட நீங்க என்னை ஆதரிச்சு அன்பு கொடுத்து பேரும் புகழும் பணம் எல்லாத்தையும் அள்ளி கொடுத்து என்னை நீங்க தான் தமிழனே ஆக்கிட்டீங்க.